Hey guys, welcome back to Couch Bros with Zach and Zoe here. Today's episode is Goblin Slayer. Great episode. First of all, a lot of information. A lot. And you know what? What's your rating? What's your ranking for this episode? Rating. I want to say not action-wise, but story and build-up.
Well,
He's always asking me this question, and I'm just like...
I gotta give it a 10, just because we got a lot of information.
And a lot of useful information that sometimes you wish was real in this world, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got information from the goblin, from the priestess, from the sword maiden.
Now,
we got a lot of information on this one.
Now let's go ahead and start this then.
Let's start with the Goblin Slayer first.
Goblin Slayer, dude. First of all, he's cool.
He's pretty cool.
All right, so as this episode starts, we start off with his master.
Yeah, I don't know, like what is that?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what he is.
It's not human.
Yeah, for sure he's not human. He's not goblin.
It's not a goblin.
Definitely not goblin. That's for sure.
He's nothing like an orc or nothing. He's nothing like that.
Like we have no clue what he is, and he's really smart though.
Yeah, he's the mage.
First of all,
he's some kind of mage.
Yeah, I guess I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out later on. I'm hoping, in the side stories, we learn more. That way, we can find out what's going on.
Yeah, because I don't know. This guy looks fucking. This guy looks crazy.
Now the kind of training he was going through, it's just I wonder what the training was.
It looked like it was a lot more mental training, trying to get him mentally tough.
Like first of all, there was riddles.
Yeah.
Now I just want to mention one thing about these riddles. I would have died. Hands down, I would have been dead. I was trying to figure out what the hell. Like, I'm still like the one riddle I can solve for sure. It gets wetter as it dries.
Yeah.
That's only riddle I can solve.
But yeah, it looked like the master was trying to destroy his mental.
He was trying to break him.
Yeah, because
he was bringing up the past.
He's too young to train to be a fighter, so he's probably just trying to break his not to be mentally weak, not to be scared. Now try to break that fear from him. That's what it looked like. That's the kind of training that it looked like to me. I'm not sure.
No, that's what it looked like.
But that's what it looked like to me.
I mean, you can already tell he's not scared of death.
Yeah, because apparently he died on the last episode. I thought he was just badly injured.
Yeah, I did
but
too.
But apparently he died, and because he died, and they were able to quickly get him over to Sword Maiden. I guess the Sword Maiden had a resurrection technique.
Yeah, and it's actually a very unique technique. Actually, I've never heard of this technique in any anime I've seen,
or in any game, any kind of genre when it comes to this. But the resurrection was due to the priestess giving her virginity to the Goblin Slayer.
Yeah. And
the Sword Maiden had to be there to perform the ritual. So I guess it was a threesome. Cahoots to our hero of the story. He bagged two beautiful women.
But one thing I do want to mention that I think it should be mentioned. We finally have him without a helmet.
Yes.
And you know what?
The only reason the helmet was off is because they took it off.
I know. I mean,
he was dead.
Yeah, I mean, finally.
I'm pretty positive if it was like a mutual thing, he would have kept it on. He would have kept it on.
You know, I can imagine him having it on while. Let's just think about it, dude. I mean, okay. Now, but the Sword Maiden though, she comes into a room. Now they're talking, and I guess you see these scratches on her, these scars.
Well, she has scars. Just like the Goblin Slayer, he has multiple scars. She has scars. The priestess luckily didn't get any scars, but we learned that the Sword Maiden, as strong as she is, as powerful as she is, she does not fear the demons. She doesn't fear any of these big monsters. But she only fears the goblins, and it's incredible how someone so strong can fear something so weak.
But I mean, it's her past experiences. Yeah. What happened to her?
Yeah.
In this episode, we learned that she was raped by goblins.
Yeah, and I guess that trauma, that doesn't matter because it looks like she can face a demon lord, but she'll run from a goblin. Well, it just shows you the trauma. It does not matter how strong you are, and that's the same trauma that Goblin Slayer got. That's why he's the way he is,
Pretty much. I mean, just trying to think about it, kind of it honestly kind of hurts me.
Yeah.
Because the maiden, she's kind of a hero. She's kind of my hero right now because I mean.
Oh shit! She brought him back to life.
Yeah, she brought my hero back to life.
But
I mean,
coming back to life, realizing that all their equipment is destroyed.
Yeah, it's. I mean that beating though. I mean
that beating that
really took it out of them. I mean.
So they had to get new equipment. The priestess had to get, I guess, a new chainmail, or
and,
she wanted to get it repaired because I guess the compliment that the goblin
something that I did kind of get annoyed while she was getting, I guess, the chainmail repaired. That blacksmith guy, he kind of like pissed me off a little bit. Because he was eyeing the priestess. I mean, he was like sexually, I want to say, but I mean, Goblin Slayer's girl, bro.
Yeah, and he
Stay
was
away.
there, so it's just fine. So and it looks like he wants to get the equipment as quickly as possible. The guy told him it's gonna be a lot more money, and
you know what it was? Toma, here, take my bag. I'm pretty sure all gold. I'm pretty sure it was probably a lot of gold.
Yeah, and what I noticed is that he doesn't care for money. He doesn't care for anything. He only cares about goblin slaying.
Yeah, and what do you need for goblin slaying?
And his equipment isn't like top rank equipment because it's not meant for fighting demons.
You did hear he is being made fun of because of his equipment's bad.
So his equipment is cheap. His equipment is easy to replace. His equipment is not that expensive. So he doesn't care for money.
Something I do know is his equipment. It's not because it's cheap. It's not because it's bad, but it's actually made specifically for goblins.
Well, yeah, because if he has to go around the caves.
Yeah.
He has to go in. He has to duck down. He has to move around.
It has a lot of mobility.
Yeah, that leather and those placed the way he has them. It's also resistant to small stabs. That's why the little goblin knives that are the daggers that are covered with poison won't penetrate his things.
Yeah, like we saw, I believe episode 1 was.
It didn't go through. So getting all his equipment back and everything, they go, and it's funny because it's the simplest things.
Yeah,
it's they go get ice cream, and ice cream is not like a big deal. It's not a big importance, but
in that I would want to say in that word it might be. I mean,
well, no, I mean in the sense that he went to get ice cream and he learned something new. He goes to miners. He learns something new.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes, like the dumbest little things, or like things that are really important.
That's how we learned. That's how he has all his knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, the what is it? Fire mixture and water freezes.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, if you think about it, like how if it's fire mixture, fire heat, and water. I mean, I'm not sure how it works. I'm not a scientist. Make sense to me,
but like right away, the goblin slayer was like,
I know how I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna freeze some goblins. It's just I can't wait to see that in action.
And with all these new rules that the girls are putting in place, he has to come up with new ways. I do want
to say one thing though. These rules. I mean, okay, I get it for the show. It's to show us his imagination, how smart he is for goblin hunting. But if you think about it, he did use a water what was that, gate scroll?
Well, one thing about the scroll, like I would have honestly thought that the elf and the priestess would have changed their mind. They were nearly raped and killed. I would have assumed they would have not.
Yeah, they would have at least saying, okay, you can use they I would have mentioned it anymore.
Yeah, I don't get it, and but that's how it is. They still got rules, so I really want to see a frozen goblin. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
I wonder.
But then it's gonna get on the taboo list. No freezing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna. Yeah, most likely it's gonna be on there.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
And on the last episode, I remember he wrote a letter. I thought the letter.
I honestly thought it was to go to the cowgirl. I honestly thought that. Who could imagine? It was actually for the witch.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, it was for the witch.
But I mean, okay, the witch finally arrives. Mm-hmm. We see her, and she has her companion, and he has a bag, and it's.
Hold on. What's the companion's name? Lancer? Because he's a Lancer, right? What's his name?
They never mentioned it. I don't know his name yet.
All right, we're gonna call him Lancer because he's a Lancer, right?
He has a spear, so Lancer it would make sense.
Well, yeah, because that one Fate Stay, the guy with Lancer.
Yeah,
it's just
sticking with the in the story they call everybody by knights.
Yeah,
it's like which knight, bro? I don't know what knight.
Okay, so his name is Lancer. Back to story. Okay,
but so they bring a pure flower. Because apparently the flower at the I'm not sure if this is the main city, but I kind of would like to think so.
Well, they can't grow a flower there because
I mean, it's surrounded by water and everything.
It's surrounded by area, so it looks like they probably get their flower somewhere else. It probably gets processed.
Yeah, and it loses its purity.
And he got it directly from the farm. He got it directly from his connections, and that's probably how he got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. And then, so that part's over. We entered back to the sewers. Finally, the sewers. Finally, some goblin action.
Yeah, because like no matter how much talking, all we want to see
goblin slain,
frozen goblins.
I wasn't thinking we're gonna see frozen goblins yet.
I want to see frozen goblins.
Well, it's because it was.
If I want to see frozen goblins next episode,
we're gonna see frozen goblins. That's for sure.
Okay.
And then we enter the sewers, right? And we see this monster, this eyeball creature. Dude, I mean, if you look at him really good, it's pretty scary. I mean, I would have been shitless.
And what was his powers?
I'm not sure what it called, but for this, he melts stuff. He did. I believe it was disintegrate.
The dispel.
He also can dispel.
I mean, that alone is just a strong ability in that world. Yeah, it's amazing. But
you can't get close to him. You can't. You have to be really quick.
Yeah.
But now, how was he gonna stop this? That was my question. I was like, what are they gonna do? But then I was like, what's the flower for still? I don't know what the flower is.
Yeah, for. I had no idea. I didn't think they were gonna make a bomb out of it.
Yeah, it's just
like
that's like, I mean, I would have never thought that. Yeah. I kind of would have thought it would have been like smoke to, I guess I want to say, confused, like, you know, like a smoke grenade, smoke bomb.
I thought it was gonna be cement. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be some kind of like cement mixture, just like on the last episode. That's what I was thinking. It was gonna be some kind of cement.
It's because since he said flour, and I'm pretty sure like everybody else, we've spilled flour, and it just goes everywhere. It's like it makes like a smoke screen, and I kind of figured he's probably gonna blind the goblins with that, and just go quick, like, just get it done, get it over with.
But like, well, one thing is that, like, you know, they drop the flower goes everywhere. The girl does protection.
Yeah, protect the wall protection. And you know, he was like, forget the rules, pretty much, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, so inside this room, everything blew up, and the only thing that was undamaged. I mean, keep in mind, there's stone, wood, the creature, the roof, the floor. Everything was destroyed.
Yeah.
Everything was damaged. The roof was damaged. The floor was damaged. All the chairs, the seats were destroyed.
Everything was.
Except for that mirror.
Now, the thing is, about that mirror, I want to mention one thing. Is it a mirror? Because it looked like it moved.
Well, it did move. It's unscathed. Like, there's no scratches.
Like, I don't mean like the mirror, like, itself moved. But I mean like
the image moved.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, the last time I saw something like this, a mirror move, was, I believe, in the movie Van Helsing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that right now, Van Helsing.
The mirror moved, and it's a doorway for Dracula to go to his domain. So it looks like that's how the Demon Lords are doing it. It looks like that's how the Demon Lords, they're using magic powers, putting mirrors, and sending champions, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But now, maybe it's a doorway where it can be a two-way doorway. I don't know if it's a two-way doorway. Do you know if it's a two-way doorway?
I don't know.
No?
But you know what? I want to say, like in Van Helsing, it's gonna be two ways.
Yeah, and I don't, like, on this other door, if we go over to this new door, there's not gonna be goblins.
There's gonna be something bigger.
There's gonna be demons, monsters.
Well, think about it. This eye was you can call it a watcher. It was protecting the entrance from anyone getting in.
Yeah.
Or discovering it. Because at first you didn't see the mirror when they got to that room. You didn't see any mirrors.
Yeah.
So, the Watcher.
Well,
that's gonna be his name, the Watcher.
We'll see if there's any more information on the mirror, guys. And
once again, thanks again for watching, Couch Bros, and let's hope our Goblin Slayer has a backup plan for this. What's gonna happen next? Freezing goblins or freezing demons?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay,
all right, thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Subscribe.